1:30 in the afternoon. I know this because I've been stood here for a few minutes. Welcome. There's 3 people watching. I was very late getting this organised, and well, as usual, procrastination. If there's a lot of wind noise, comment now and let me tell. Because I'm using the YouTube Live app of all things. Yes. YouTube, I discovered this morning, lying in bed, I was watching it's windy. All right, Bob. Hang on. I shall move out away from the wind, or speak closer. I was watching one of my friends from Hanafubuki in Kyoto, Naoki Todo, his channel, and he was doing a test live stream from Kyoto using the YouTube app, because he hasn't got 1,000 subscribers either. But he'd been chatting with somebody who told him, "Oh, YouTube, start doing mobile live streams again." Hey, Peppo67. Right, I'll try and find a less windy place. I can't cycle because I was almost caught by the police on the phone, cycling with my phone. And my friend in Tokyo was calling me, and I was having a nice long conversation and cycling back to my house, and the police stopped me and said, no, can't do that. So cycling with a gimbal is probably even a bigger no-no. But anyway, I digress. Here's me. Hey. So go and find it. Hang on. How do I flip the camera? Oh, I just touched this. That's handy. Nope. Touch that again. There we are. I'm going to go over there. Right. I've set it for 1080p as well. So if you've got on your phones or your computers, can you see me coming through at 1080p? I should be all crisp and high definition. And did you bring your sticks, by the way? For poking in the eye, because this is only slightly better than getting poked in the eye with a sharp stick, because this is all spur of the moment, off the top of my head. Because yesterday, as you may have seen from Instagram, I went out with our good friend Tomo, the Japanese painter who lives in Maastricht. You know him, Peppo, of course. And I went and met up with him and his girlfriend Emma in Ghent. And we went to first we went to lunch in a rather fancy restaurant, which you may see on Instagram. It's sort of like a galleried restaurant, an old warehouse that they've converted into an old 19th century warehouse, and they've converted it into a rather lovely restaurant. We had a nice meal there, and then walked through Ghent to the Museum of Fine Art and wandered around there for a bit, and then went for cocktails. And the place we were going to go to was absolutely chock-a-block. Even though it only opened at 5, it was already full. So disappointed, we went to somewhere else, and that turned out to be just as nice. Hey, not that much. Hey, alas, hello. Great, I can see your comments and everything. As long as more than 25 people don't turn up, I can keep using the mobile app. That's one of the constraints of YouTube. Now they're letting people with 50 subscribers use the live mobile app, live streaming. But if you get more than, you can only have 25 viewers. They have a limit. They let 25 people in. It's rather bizarre. Anyway, we're going around here. This is the oldest part of Sint-Niklaas, my town. I would say my hometown. It's living up the wind, going out there, wind. I think I've shown you that church before. That's Sint-Niklaas Church. Only 25, yes. As I said on Discord, if I got to 25, I'd be laughing. Way, 25 people watching at once. Amazing. There's the War Memorial. Right. Where can I go? Well, I'll see if I can get to the park. Go down here. Is it windy down here? There's small streets funneling the wind. The wind's coming this way. Perhaps if I go the other way. building there. So yes, I'm quite happy now. I can no longer have to faff about with one phone in one hand and using my other app and scheduling it and leaving it sort of on for hours and hours and hours. I can just do this, and hopefully it will also stream in 1080p, and you can see all the details. Just tell me if you're getting a lot of wind noise. Apart from me blathering on. It's quiet Sunday, yes, alas, it's dead, basically, yes. It was much livelier in Ghent last night. It had almost like a spring feeling to it. Tomo and I were saying, we were like, it wasn't getting dark until about 6ish. Loads of people about. There's a pizza delivery chap. There are still some people out and about. It is Sunday, I suppose. It's Sunday afternoon. People are just sitting on their sofas after lunch, watching sport and that sort of thing, like in the old days. And this morning it was sort of grey and rainy, but now it's not too bad now. I'll take you to the park. It should be quieter there and a bit more scenic. Yeah. So we just went with the art exhibition we went to look at. Was Tomo had sent me this link to go to see this. There was going to be a specific art exhibition about some graphic artist from the 19th century, early 20th century. And we wandered around this museum looking at all the other art, and just were in this room where this exhibition was for about 3 minutes. But we looked at all the other art. It was mostly Renaissance stuff. I found the Impressionist paintings from the 19th century much more satisfying. I shall maybe post some more pictures on Instagram about it. It was a bit of a deja vu because I'd been to the exact same museum a couple of weeks before and also posted pictures on Instagram about it. So how are you all? How is your Sunday going? Waiting now. I don't know what the lag is on this. Whether there's lag or delay. Hey, is not that much here, Jan? What's all that Japanese stuff? Are you off to Japan? Are you en route to Japan? Are you in Japan? Looking at your Instagram with your Japanese slippers and JAL things. Yes. So I'm assuming, alas, that everything is buzzing and alive and throbbing in where you are compared to where we are. This is Wahlbergstraat, as in Mark Wahlberg. No, as in some kind of Belgian count. Not that much isn't here yet. Oh, right. It is rather windy. I mean, I've been lucky so far. We're going to get some blue sky and a bit of sunshine. Look at that, sunshine on the buildings. How are you, Bob, by the way, if you're still there? Fully recovered? I heard you were using Fairlight and putting your voiceover directly on through using DaVinci Resolve. I've tried doing that. Blooming thing keeps like glitching out on me and won't do it. So I just have to resolve to the microphone and recording it natively on the computer and then putting it on afterwards. But I didn't make an advert. I did a short. Did you see my shorts? I did a short. Well, it's busy. Yes, alas, it's actually. If you go out of town here, towards all the DIY centres and garden centres, it's heaving. But in town, so they all go away and leave it nice and quiet for me. I think I've taken to this park loads of times. It's just, what else can I do? I had to do a short in shorts. Yes, I was thinking about that, but I don't want to put people off with my hairy legs. All right, if you drift off to sleep, yes, with my sonorous voice. Okay, I'll park my bike. We're here at Castle Walberg, not Mark Wahlberg, but Castle Walberg. It's basically a glorified country house with a moat. It's about the only historic building left in the town. Now, what do I do? Oh, I've got to. Hang on. I'll just rest you delicately on this bike stand. Don't fall off like I did nearly in Tongeren the other day, the other live stream. I just locked my bike, just to be on the safe side, although there's nobody in the park, as far as I can tell. There we are. Oh dear. Windy hair. You finished the voiceover last night. Right. I might go and try an experiment. I mean, I think it's because I've got so many things connected to my USB bus in the computer that it doesn't like it. And DaVinci Resolve is very heavy on my computer. The slightest miscalculation and it won't work. I'll go around this way. All the kids will be home on Xbox and TikTok. Yes, I was watching a video on YouTube about why Google is failing. It's because it's only for old people who like to look at lists of things. People who want to search for what's happening and what's going on in a town, for example. What's the latest thing to go and see? They go on TikTok apparently. Not yet fully recovered. Oh well. I hope that spring brings good health. Oh dear, sunshine. Right, I'll flip you back and you can see what I'm seeing. Seals and ducks. And okay, go past the dead cat lady's house. I'm assuming she's dead because the cats don't gather here much anymore. Just ducks. Right, that pigeon coop there tacked onto the house, as if we need more pigeons. Oh, appears to be all boarded up. Yes, definitely no longer with us. It's not very shy, is it? Hello. I've got nothing for you. If the duck attacks, make a short of it, yes. I've yet to sort of figure out how to upload pre-recorded shorts. That one I did was just on my sofa about half an hour before I came out. And if you do that, if you do it direct with the app, you've only got 15 seconds to get all the information in that you want. cat for my microphone on the feed. That will bring in the views. Yes. Simon O'Chanama, duck attack. How about it, duck? You want to be famous on YouTube? Eh? You don't say much, do you? Bugger off. Leave me alone. Wood pigeons. Oh, I'm quite pleased. So next week on Simon, already I'm saying next week, I've got plans now. I've got plans to be able to use the YouTube app. What plans are, no idea. I have to think of something. Oh, and just an update. Kimberly has moved from Kyoto now. So I'm on her holiday, and she's now in Osaka. And if you look on her Instagram and look at her story, she was just having some Kobe beef, she told me. I had chicken for lunch. This is the old bandstand that used to be on that big market where we started. Yes, she's making me jealous, basically, yes. Jealous that she's in Japan as well. Unfortunately, she didn't get to meet up with Chuck the Magpie, alas, because Kimberly was actually got the flu when she was in Hong Kong, so she couldn't really do much of anything while she was there. So Chuck said she was a little bit disappointed that they weren't able to meet. Right, I've almost exhausted the possibilities of the park because I've been here before. We may go back to the bike and go for a further wander. Yes, it was a bit of a downer to get the flu then. I know. She caught it almost shortly after she arrived. And luckily, it wasn't anything else, with the COVID situation there. Yes, it's sort of. I sometimes come here very, very, very occasionally. On days like this, for just in fresh air. There's a restaurant in it, but Eddie and Emily from Skippy says don't go there, don't go to this restaurant. I mean, these are like the third owners of the restaurant, and they're not very friendly or something. So I've not been, and it looks quite pricey. It's actually Eddie and Emily of Skippy's. They recommended a couple of cocktail bars in Ghent for yesterday, and one of them is in an old, like 19th century post office building, and you have to climb that spiral staircase of this tower that's on the outside, and it's at the top. So me and Tomo and Emma, his girlfriend, we got there and climbed all the way to the top, only to discover that we couldn't get in because it was full. Stick with Skippy's, yes. Well, I did on Friday. I had the Simon, which is the sandwich that they've named, the toasted sandwich they've named after me. So it was rather nice. So I ate myself on Friday, and had a rather nice glass of wine. Eddie tried me with 2 glasses. He always likes to sort of see what I'd like. Tried me with 2, and 2 times now in my life I've tasted a wine and said no, and that was on Friday night. It's just not my cup of tea. So I picked the one that Emily had chosen for me the week previously, which was basically alcoholic Ribena. That was why I liked it. Yes. If you ever come to Belgium and you go to my town and go to Skippy's, you just say, "I'd like a Simon, please." With it's got chicken, prosciutto ham, avocado, cream cheese, herb cream cheese, and pine nuts in it. It's rather nice. On toasted sourdough bread. We're down to 3. Yes. In June this year, a woman from Osaka is coming to visit, and she's using my place as a base, really, because she's doing the world. She's going to Canada and staying with for a month with my YouTube friend Comical Rainer in Vancouver, and then travelling around Canada from there, and then coming to Europe, doing Italy and Malta and places, and then she's coming to Belgium. And she asked if I could put her up for a few days and use my base to go to Germany and to Holland. So that'll be interesting. Hang on, can I tell how long I've been going? Oh yes, I can. What does that mean? There's symbols here on the bottom. Oh, that's if I want to type comments back. I see. I'm not quite sure what the other one is. I don't want to touch anything. Cause the stream to end. Let's walk back to my bike and see if we can explore a bit more of the town. Hungry seagulls. I'm curious to watch this in replay and see whether it will be uploaded into 1080. I had to change the cameras on my camera settings on my phone. I changed them to a lower resolution to allow for ease of streaming when I was using the other app. But now I've changed them back to full HD. Apparently you can also stream in 4K, but I mean, that would be excessive and pointless. Just pop you back. Perfect picture quality. Good. Yeah, John Dorp was saying that he was not able to stream in 80p, but I think YouTube has changed things now. Good quality. The sun's shining behind me, that's why I'm in silhouette. Oh, bit of wind noise. Right, I'll change you back. There we are. As I'm afraid there's not a lot going on in my town on a Sunday that I could show you. My other option was to have got up early, which is not an option really, although I was awake relatively early, and got in the car and gone somewhere. Canada geese. Hey? But that would have meant having to figure out where to go. Now I can just wander aimlessly. I did say I was going to wander aimlessly. I'm just imagining the audience there with their sticks next to them, debating whether to poke their eyes. Oh, a fish just jumped. I missed it. Oh, my chicken is repeating on me. It was with mozzarella and herbs and sun-dried tomatoes. That's why. Switch your bike off. Switch it off. Thank you. Let's see. I have to put you on the stand again when I unlock my bike. Oh, I'm down to 2 people. Okay. Either Bob's fallen asleep or Peppo's fallen asleep. Or somebody's fallen asleep. I don't blame you. Alright. I'm sorely tempted to do this. Oh, I missed the comment there. What? Oh, you're still here. You're all still here. Jolly good. Just this number count doesn't appear to sort of. There's no logic to any of the number counts. I'm going to defy police orders and cycle. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Interesting door. Walk softly and carry a big stick. Yes. Yes, the number count is, random. I wonder whether you can zoom in this. Can I zoom? If I zoom, do I zoom? No. No. Zoom, if I zoom wide, telly. No. There's no option to zoom. I've noticed that some people doing live streams can zoom. And that's possibly because they're using an app rather than the YouTube app. Are you able to, when you do your live streams, Bob, on your phone, are you able to use the zoom feature? I can't seem to zoom it. It nearly did zoom. Hang on. Let's see. I was going to try and zoom in on the Town Hall Tower. Oh, curious. Try again. Okay. Okay. Oh yes, it does. Oh yeah. It does. But the quality sort of deteriorates because it's a digital zoom. Oh well. Oh. Silence didn't last long. It works. Yes. When I want to zoom in on something interesting, I shall. So the zoom will not occur very often. I did say walking around after lunch, didn't I? Yeah. So perhaps if I gaffer tape my gimbal to the bike, take it on a night ride, and not get done by the police. Who would perhaps not quite know what was happening, There we are. 19th century deteriorating shutters. I can't say that very quickly. 19th century deteriorating shutters. And my ex-wife's old house. Well, I've just discovered, Bob, and it's a bit rubbish. You just put your fingers on the screen and open your fingers across the screen. Pretty much the way that it does if you're using your camera on the phone. But it's just a digital zoom, so it goes all intensely grainy the more you zoom in. So, I mean, the only way really to get a decent zoom and to stream would be to use some kind of encoder and a DSLR and all that business, like some YouTubers. But DSLRs cost a ton of money, and if you've got less than 1,000 subscribers and you're just doing it for your own amusement, then there's not much point. Contemporary art platform. Okay. This is an art. Oh, might do a live stream. I'll try and watch then. You can swap books here. You bring in art books. You take one and you bring one in. It's all in Dutch. Oh, there we go. What's this? More art. Okay, fair enough. Street. All right, see you, Peppo. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. DSLRs are heavy, yes. I mean, this gimbal and this phone are already starting to weigh. God knows what one of those full-on gimbals for a DSLR would be like. Ramblac has one, but 1760. I never noticed that before. 1768. Okay, that bit was added in 1768. Okay. Were. Delight cocktail bar. I shall have to try that. The cocktail I had. What I did with the cocktail. I posted on the picture. Posted pictures on Instagram. I tried to get the cocktail waiter chap to recreate the brandy St Nick that I had in Liverpool with Kimberly, and I was explaining the ingredients to him, and they didn't have much of the ingredients. But he came up with a sort of like a close alternative, which is rather nice. But it was like it looked like a cup of frothy milk, and it was sweet and vaguely alcoholic. And I paid €15 for it, for one cup. So I should not be having cocktails a lot. Right, if we go down past the War Memorial, I can maybe go into the museum park. It's turning out to be quite a nice day, weather-wise. And all I'm going to do after this is go back home and lounge about and watch Bob do his live stream. Nick's at home. He was finishing cleaning when I left. But he'll be back on the PlayStation, I think, when I go back. And Tom has gone off to a spiritual exhibition somewhere. What's this thing? Oh, the third man, yes. Sort of, this is glass doubling as Vienna. As opposed to Vienna. It's run down as opposed to Vienna. Tamarind. Violarium. Okay. More art. Hair salon, new style. This is a new shop. Go into the gallery. Now there's a hairdresser's there. I've been tempted to go into that one. But I discovered one in the centre of town, and it only cost me €15 for a haircut, and they did it quite well, like a Turkish one. Yes, it did. Alas, it passed. Tom phoned me at work when I was at work and said, "Yeah, it's got through, no problem." I was so relieved. Yeah, look, that drive to Tongarun did it. It's like 100 kilometres at 3,500 revs. Cleared it out, cleared its tubes out, because that was the main thing I was worried about. That they wouldn't pass the strict emissions test, but that obviously did the trick. So I've got it for another year now. So it'll be on its, by the end of this year, it'll be, or halfway through this year, it'll be on 300,000 kilometres. Still going. Yes, it's like winning a prize when your car passes the MOT. Exactly. This is the Zamanstraat. Sort of like names in the Dutch streets are sort of like bizarre because they use the last letters of the alphabet, which nobody else uses. Ceramic brick tiles. Well, I made an identical cake for my workmates. It's basically a cake mix that I bought from town. Sort of like is the flour and the sugar are already sort of combined, and I just emptied that packet into a bowl, and then added four eggs and almost an entire packet of butter, softened, and then whisked it, and then bunged it in the oven for about 40 minutes. Sliced it open when it was done, filled it with whipped cream and jam, and covered it in fondant icing. And then took it to work, and they said it was all delicious. And I made sure that I at least, over the week, I had at least 3 pieces of it. Because it's very nice, and I wasn't going to miss out. Yes, there's not much that to cut, no. Well, mine could do with a bit of a. I mean, I think I had it done before Christmas, like a couple of weeks before Christmas. And hang on. Yeah, I can't really see. Hang on. And yes, it's getting a bit straggly. I need to tidy it up a bit. Right, we're nearly at the park. Hang on. Change you back. Right, I've got 2 cameras. There we go. This is the old museum. Oh look, it's my old car. It looks like it. It's identical. They spent like more than a year doing this place up. I did. That's why I grew my hair long once when I was in my 20s, because I was lazy. And got it down to my shoulders. But it's a faff, though. Don't you find it's a faff? It takes ages to dry, and you've got to. If you leave it, without anything. It like flies all over the place, gets in your face, gets in your food. Oop. There we are. I think we've been in here before. Not entirely sure what that's meant to represent. I think now I kind of get it now. It's a reclining figure, and I've figured out that that small circle next to the big circle is possibly breasts. It's a reclining lady. I've only just figured it out after like 20 years. Hello. Why is it not working? I suppose you do get used to it, yes. I mean, I had long hair from my late 20s to my early 30s. I think 31 was when I had my hair cut. For fashion dreamers, I think a bit of a 70s throwback nightmare. Yeah. Cars everywhere. Go home. You need to see. I think that I did post I posted a picture on Discord somewhere. I posted a picture somewhere with me with long hair and a beard. Sorry. Big house. Oh. Right, it's all fake that. Behind there is just bricks and that sort of plaster work to make it look like stone. Where are they all going to on Sunday? There's nothing open. Stop. Just making lots of noise. Hang on, I missed that. I have to get your comment back. What did it say? I can't imagine you with a bright red beard. Bob, for some reason. Bob with a beard. That's a nice cafe, restaurant, bistro place. That's some nice Marcel, it's called. It's only open till about 6 o'clock in the evening on weekdays, so you can't really have dinner there. It's nice. Where the hell are they all coming from and going to? Stop it, go home. Quickly walk to the centre of the monument. There was once a Christmas market on here many years ago. Very cramped. Belgian independence in the 1830s. Police. I'm walking, police. I'm walking. Doctor's pork ribs. They used to be open. Or not. Can't tell. These sort of Art Nouveau buildings here, quite nice. Back when the town was prosperous. Oh yes, they've got it's like poetry week or poetry month or something. So some people have poems on their windows. Moroccan sweets, he just waved at me. This is some kind of school or something. It's a rather big, impressive building here. Pink building. Not sure. Oops. Yes, we're now heading towards the station. Right, hang on. Have I missed some of your messages? Top chat. Okay. Oh, right. Oh, Alas is wanting a picture of UFO Bob with his beard. Okay. Oh, there's construction going on. Whoa, sorry about that. Just did it again. Whoop. Sorry. It had a bit of a hissy fit there. It always seems to do that. Am I on mute? I don't know. Can you hear me now? Tell me if you can hear me. Seems to be. I don't know. What's mute microphone? No, my microphone should still be working. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Mother? All I can hear is bloody cars. Alas, tell me if. Alas, Bob. Tell me if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Hello? Earth to Bob. Oh, right. It's Alas's phone. Put your earphones in. Yes, it's just you and Alas. So I have no fear of going over the 25 viewers limit. Oh dear. You gotta laugh. Yes, UFO Bob, you've been merged into, you've become one. As far as YouTube is concerned. Here and there are some nice buildings. Now there's three of us, yes, it's lurkers. I suspect that could always be the case. Loud and clear, good. It's just Alas then. Do I have to speak up, alas? Are you all right? Hotel New Flanders. Hotel Ned Flanders. Okie diddly dokie o. Right, YouTube live stream wind. Let's go up Station Street. The rather barren Station Street. Oh, it's a bit cloudy there. It looks like on my screen. It looks like an ominous cloud, but actually, it's probably going to blow away shortly. I think this is the most I've walked. I've walked for an hour nearly. It's good for you, Simon. Is this little park open? I think I went in it once with you all before. The casino park. More art. No, it's closed. Is it generally windy? Yeah, in this sort of like end of winter, going on spring. Yeah. It's kind of unavoidable. It's really only in the summer that it sort of quietens down. Crows. I don't know if there's anything remotely interesting in this street. Oh, I can show you the hairdressers where I'm going to be going next week. It's called the Gentleman Barber, but it's Turkish. Barbershop. Gentleman Barbershop, that's it. That's what it's called. Gentleman's Barbershop. I thought it was maybe some like expat or something like that, but it's a Turkish chap. I'm feeling like a coffee and cake, but there's nothing open. Pop-up outlet. I was half tempted to do a live stream yesterday going round Ghent. That would have been sort of visually more spectacular, but I think it was better that I didn't, and I just concentrated on hanging out with Tomo and Emma. In like a lion, out like a lamb. One shoe can change your life. Oh, yes, just hop around. Because looking for the other shoe. It's like a bizarre building with like people's heads on it. And this is the art gallery. Which is, I've been there and it's, ooh. It's not fantastic. Oop. Oh, doesn't like it when I do that. Stop it. Sorry about that. My gimbal's getting old. Get some cake and coffee. Yes. Unfortunately, I can't see anything open. Well, I'm living in hope, but I'm not hoping for much at the. I think by the time I get to the end of the street. Oh dear, it's rather bright. Dear me. God, blimey. Fresh Belgian chocolate. Shut. Damn. Architects. Oh, this is where all the houses that look like Lego are made. These architects find these. Very easy to make something like that. Just rectangles. Oh, it appears Bob and the Lass have merged into one again, according to the according to the numbers. It's warm inside. You don't say. Look, and there we are, passing that museum at the end of the street. We've come round in sort of a circle. This is a Chinese tea shop run by a Chinese chap. I could talk my legs off a donkey, so I don't go in there. I've got a crack in my screw a bit. So yes, alcohol and gimbals are not always the best thing. Okay. This is the door to a school. There's a school behind there. There's a school in your main shopping street. It's a bit weird. It's weird on the continent, you know. Oh, this is a bubble tea shop. It's everywhere. And this place is called Akiba. Akihabara. It sells sweets, Japanese things. All very pop culture-y. I don't know. Is Adalabate there? Are you lurking there, Adalabate? I'm doing an Adalabate and wandering about. Ooh. Bagels and things. Pretzels. Pretzels and bagels. Okay. But no cake. No, no sign of coffee or cake anywhere. You'd have thought, you know, perhaps one place might be open to assuage the thirst of a tired and hungry YouTuber. More pizza delivery people. Yes, all the shops are shut here because the out-of-town shopping has caused the death of the town centre. Yes, it is unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. I mean, the more I think about it, the more my mouth is like watering at the thought of cake and coffee. Penguins. What have penguins got to do with glasses? I'm not sure. Right, we're going back to where we started, to the biggest market square in Belgium, biggest empty, windy, cold, and not very attractive market square in Belgium, and the sun is blinding me. Big motorbike there. What's this one? Is it a Harley Davidson? It's empty, but it's the biggest. Yes. 1800cc. 1800. That's a BMW. BMW. Okay. We'll walk down this side. Oh, what's this? Tapas bar. No, I don't want tapas. I want cake. Yes. I'm causing my audience hunger pangs. Yeah. Oatmeal. I've had my oatmeal. Well, muesli. I had muesli, which is basically raw oatmeal. Keeps you regular. Egg grommet. What's that? Cute things first. Okay. Right. Oh, yes. Things you notice when you walk. Let's Daily. Hello. Let's Daily. Hello. MLSO. If Adelabat is there, say hello to Adelabat for me. It was just me wandering around my hometown, Lex Daily. I'm using the YouTube app. Go and tell everybody. Well, possibly all you guys have got more than 1,000 subscribers anyway, but everybody from the Kalangap Japan group, you can stream now with only 50 subscribers. It's windy again. Yes, sorry. It's Belgium. Okay, nearly knocked me over. Good on. All right. Real crocodile belts with certificate. Okay. Poor crocodiles. Knock that down. Oh dear. That used to be a bakery. And I think that used to be a stationer's. So you get many crocodiles. No, they all been made into belts. This is a Dalmatian restaurant. This is a Greek restaurant. As if you couldn't guess. No, that's the Dalmatian restaurant. Yes, do crocodiles wear belts? Genuine human belts with certificate. It's construction. This is a sort of an 18th century building that's been like dilapidated forever. Now they appear to be doing it up. Finally. And that's a 1980s tower block, which is revolting. I've delivered tiles to one of the upper floors there once, a long time ago. Having to take tiles up in the lift is not fun. Adelabate, hey, yoo-hoo! You can watch me walk home. I'm just waiting for the green man, which takes ages. Maria on the top there. Oh, M143, hello. Okay, we can cross. Right. That's the thing here. That's the trendy thing. Young trendy parents carry their children in baker's bikes. There's nothing open that sells cakes or coffee. Have pity on a poor YouTuber who's aching for cake. Houses, there you are. Buy a house. Doesn't give the prices, doesn't give prices. That's no good. How are you supposed to sort of know? Usually with about €250,000. Noisy and windy. Those irritating motorbikes. Windy, sorry. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip you back. There we are. Right, well, I'm, excuse the hair, wind. God, I'm grey. I'm going to about sort of round it up now, because there's not a lot else to see down the end of this street. It's just the game shop here. Game shop I used to go to. Computer games and whatnot. Hang on. Yeah. Grand Theft Auto and all that sort of business. Yeah. But for now, this has been seems to have been quite a successful YouTube, back on YouTube live app. Yeah, Adelabate. I'm streaming from the YouTube mobile app. So I don't have to use Prism and I don't have to use Larix Broadcaster anymore. You do have to have more than 50 subscribers, and you are limited to 25 viewers to be able to do it. If you have 1,000 subscribers, of course, you're not limited, but you can use the YouTube app natively now. They've let people do it again. So maybe try that. I can, unless Prism works fine. But so no more carrying an extra phone around, which is good, because it is hard enough carrying this blooming gimbal. But anyway, right, I'm getting closer to the 25 person limit. Yes, that's my goal. Okay, everybody. I should thank you for joining. Sorry for those who joined late, and I'm already going now. But you can watch the replay, exciting as it may be or not. You can all put your sticks away now, and hopefully this was better than poking your eye with them. And I will see you all again next week, somewhere, somehow. Perhaps I'll schedule it better this time, and I'll make an advert if I can get around to it. But thanks all for joining. And now I don't know, what do I do now? How do I switch off? There's a X marks the spot. I have to press this button here and I will disappear. Okay, bye everybody. Bye-bye. Do I want to stop streaming? Okay, yes.